We are a generation of observers. We are addicted to what is visible. We look at the canopy of a man's life and we think we know the man. We count the apples that we can see. We measure the shade. We admire the height. We celebrate the outward and call it blessing. We rarely look down at what's beneath the surface. We forget a fundamental law of the kingdom, that the visible is a slave to the invisible. Every leaf you see is sustained by a root you cannot see. The Bible tells us that a man is like a tree, but there is a tragedy in our modern landscape. Not every tree you see is planted. There are some that are just standing. Psalms chapter 1 gives us a blueprint. It says, "He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water." Note that word. It doesn't say placed there. It doesn't say thrown there. It says planted. Planted implies a deliberate, painful, and a permanent connection to a source that never runs dry. To be planted is to decide that your life no longer belongs to the surface. It belongs to the source. You see, roots determine the fruits. That is the order of creation. But in our hurry and in our desperate need to look successful, we try to reverse the order. We try to stick fruit onto dead branches. We buy the appearances. We buy the appearance of joy, the appearance of peace, the appearance of making it. It seems like everyone is trying to live in the results without being planted or rooted. And sure, you can buy the results today on EMI. We want the peace of the psalm without being rooted or planted in the presence of the stream. The Bible is very clear. For no good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit. We think we can hide our roots during the sunny days, but the storm is actually the greatest revealer. When the wind blows, the fruit cannot hold the tree up. In fact, in the middle of the storm, the fruit is a liability. It is heavy. It catches the wind. It becomes a burden that pulls the branches down to the breaking point. In the storm, you realize that your success cannot save you. Only the roots hold. Jesus says, "I am the vine and you are the branches." This is the spirit reality. If you disconnect from the vine, the branch not only stops growing, it starts beginning to die. It might stay green for a few days. It might look like a branch to the world, but the death has already begun because the connection has been severed. Many people, and yes, even in our churches, have the fruit, but if we look beneath the surface, they are starving. They have the accolades, but they have no ache for God. They have the followers, but they have no Father. They are starving because they have no roots. They are really trying very hard to float their boat. It is time we stop looking at our harvest. We have to stop comparing our apples to our neighbors. We have to look at our soil. Look at what you are drinking from when no one is watching. Where are you planted? What is your well? Who are you abiding in? For the Bible says, if you abide in Him and He in you, the fruit is never a struggle. It is a consequence. Roots determine the fruits, always.